instead of during the week, because the teens are involved in a lot of activities at the school.
And that's also just paying attention to what different populations need. Teens don't want to come every day. They're not interested in that, you know. But twice a week, maybe a Thursday, maybe a Saturday, that works for them. You know, and being activity focused. With the younger kids, they just want to be here. Whatever, okay.
They parent. So she was really just wanting to facilitate the process and then pass the baton and then move on. And it's been a struggle of, you know, for us, we want to continue it, but to figure out how to sustain that without a person here.
And the reality was that we could not do it as a staff. So it had to be dependent on residents and community people who were interested enough to keep it going. And we live with that. We live with the fact that great ideas die. That's not the first garden we've had. We have many gardens. And when people lose interest, and we just allow it to have a natural death. And that's just a part of the process. Some things will live because people are excited about it, but we don't want to be the one out there tilling the ground, and the residents don't care about the ground.
Now we're left with it's a mixed town.
It's almost 50-50.
It is 50-50, high percentage of young people, Asian people, and a lot of the white elder community. But there's no cohesion.
Still no cohesion.
Is it segregated in terms of where people live in
Yes.
schools?
Yeah. Schools, we've got two predominant schools, which are 99.9% Pakistani. So
Both of them?
they're primary. Marsden Heights,
Was that?
Yeah, they're both predominantly.
predominantly Pakistani. Yeah.
Which doesn't like it?
But the white kids.
There's another church school.
Oh, those ships out.
And there are people who choose to live in those lofts over there. But finding ways in which we can come together, but with the understanding that it's a different value. Who wants to live in a row house is very different who wants to live in a $250,000 house. And so being able to say that, but is there some way? And we don't mind people coming into the neighborhood. We just want that level of respect for the neighborhood that exists and that was here before you got here. And I think that's hard. I'm going to recommend it.
So much, yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like for you guys.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, yours is amplified more than ours, but ours, you just think to yourself.
I've worked with this organisation for 10 years, and I've had no strings, nothing. Just carry on, do what you want. That's what you need.
No, feel that, bloody hellfire.
We'll be sad.
Recently,
No,
people are moving out. You've got indigenous people moving out again. So it's going to be more Asian. Some of the good people from the Asian community are going to move out. They probably think we've had enough. Yeah, Asians are deprived. No opportunities for our children. Let's move. I'll find a job in Manchester, or Liverpool, or one of the thriving cities, and keep travelling back to visit family or whatever. So that's what people are looking for now.
What do you think of what you've heard? What is kind of you think that you're doing similar that's working? Just to look on some positives, you know what I mean?
I think we're behind in terms of what they're doing. I think they've got more local ownership, engagement. We haven't got that.
No.
We've got it pockets. So if somebody's linked to my organisation, they'll just come to my organisation. So it's very small. We've got too many gatekeepers.
7 days a week. Every single day.
That's what we are.
What do you think about this role of creativity and artists?
That's very crucial, I think.
I know, but
it's an opportunity to engage with people. You need that creative art, one way of engagement. You can get different pockets of the community involved, like women, men, children.
But there doesn't feel like, in somewhere like Brayfield in Pendle, there doesn't feel like there's something there. Because what you've got here is, it sounds like you've got people who are creative themselves.
Yes.
That have got,
but it's that bringing...
Is that because we're not finding it in somewhere like Brayfield?
It's bringing those artists in, though, isn't it?
Well, that's one way, and that's what we can offer. But I'm just wondering, is there something that exists there that we're not tapped into? That there's like an under. There is. Do you think? Well, I'm just interested to know why that is, though.
I think because we're behind in time. So we're not accepting that change.
Oh, really? Well, it just got
all they do is bring in consultants. And really what you need is people, similar levels.
Yeah.
To talk the same language.
Yeah. Oh, that's what artists can do, can't they?
And artists are like open, aren't they? they'll say, look,
And mine is about cigarettes.
what do you want to do?
So just
Yeah.
make sure you
Oh,
put them in the
Just
jar.
show you, this is what we've done in
Oh, but
X.
you don't have to go that
Do you want to do
far.
something similar, or what have you used?
Yeah,
Here's some pen and paper.
Okay.
Get writing.
Okay.
yeah.
Draw something.
Yeah. It's
And
a-
they'll,
it's
from
hard.
that,
I'm
they'll,
hard on
you know,
it.
you might structure a building, management team.
As a
You get me?
role model.
There's no new people.
How does that impact?
What you want is that change. You want to, all right, have those gatekeepers. They got knowledge, but they may have that confidence to talk. But you want people who've got some of those real issues to come out from those hard-to-reach communities.
See, I'm interested in how we can create some different structures to allow that to happen. So it's not a packed meeting, or it's not. You know what I mean?
It's like those Clitheroe Road shops. So what I wanted was, because you know, kids, young teenagers, they wanted somewhere to hang around. So I asked Sarah, you know, can we use those shops? You know, they're empty. You know, we'll, you know, apply for bits of funding, ask people, whatever, donate. Young people might pay. We'll get furniture in, you know, from people and whatever. Buy a snooker table or something. There's not somewhere to hang around.
Yeah.
Then you've got to. And she tried her best. No, it never happened. What they've done is
What
like
shops are them? Are they?
the Clitheroe, you know, coming up Railway Street.
Oh yeah, the ones with the boards on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, we tried to get one of those as a
It's
base.
empty.
Yeah. But one of
There's
them's in
people
quite good
above.
nick.
You know,
Yeah.
but they're empty buildings. They're our, in a way, they belong to people in Briarfield.
Yeah.
But,
Well, if the council own them, they do, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
Yeah.
but
together, and then as soon as we were joining with Mansfield,